Greetings and salutations from Orlando, Florida. This is Author J.S. Snow Metal Meet and Greet for Sunday, March 1st, 2015. Hello. Okay, so let's recap. I'm up. I'm dressed. My hair is wet because I just got out of the shower. That's alright. I want to be real with you. The bed is made. The cat's around here somewhere. Let's get started, shall we? Upcoming events, we've got Wednesday, March 4th. I am the first inaugural guest on the Outcast radio program. That will be airing on YouTube from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be sending out the link on Facebook here soon. And this was just a treat to be a part of. I am thrilled to be the first inaugural guest. For them to have a writer on was really cool. The format of this program is like The View, but with less dicks. So these four guys, absolutely amazing and a lot of fun. It's after I get done pimping the books, talking about me, we go into a roundtable discussion about all sorts of things. And it's just a lot of fun. We discuss world issues, what's going on currently today, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm throwing out a challenge to those of you that choose to tune in to the Outcast radio program. If you get this next question right, your name will go into a drawing, and the winner of that drawing will have $20 donated in their name to Thomas Duder for his fundraising efforts to promote his next book. All right, here's the question. I say in the portion of the radio show where we're having a roundtable discussion about all things political going on in the world, I mention one particular person's name, and I call him a genius. Who is it? You'll have to listen and find out. Like I said, all correct answers, you'll go into the drawing. I'll draw one of you, and $20 in your name will go to Thomas Duder. Email me the name of who I mentioned to jssauthor@gmail.com. That's how you'll be entered. No comments on Facebook. You'll be disqualified. Monday, March 16th, Sarah Darlington's Changing Tides comes out, and I'm a part of her release party. I'm taking over from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm really excited to be a part of this. She's an amazing writer, and looking forward to entertaining you all with all things Hell's Redemption. On March 21st, I'm returning down under to the fine folks of Australia, and the timing of this event is hysterical. Trying to get the event organizers to understand the time zone difference has been challenging. Finally, we got it narrowed down. I'm going to be on at 10 p.m. Sydney time. That's 2 a.m. U.S. Eastern. I'm just a masochist, I swear I am. Anyway, I know you probably won't be tuning in. You'll be well on your way to REMville. Those of you on the Pacific Coast, well, you might be up for it, 11 o'clock. You might be up. If you could join us, that would be awesome. Susan Child, smash. It's going to be a good time. The Aussies are fun. Those girls know how to let loose. It's a lot of fun. Sunday, March 29th, I will be doing a takeover at the Isa Loves Books Challenge. 10,000 likes celebration event from 1:30 to 2 p.m. I've been a part of Isa Loves Books now for quite a while, and been a big fan of hers. She runs a blog, and is just her and her partner, a terrific group of women, and looking forward to being a part of it. A lot of amazing authors going to be at this takeover. It's going to be epic. It's huge. So if you get an invite, see the promos that I'm running for it, definitely join the party. It's going to be a great time. Saturday, April 25th, Awesome Aussie's Book and Friends Author Takeover event. We're still gathering authors from all over the world to take part in this. I will still be actively recruiting on behalf of my Australian friends. And I will be on 2 times that day. I'll be on at 5 a.m. Eastern and then at 6 p.m. Eastern. This is to account for prime time there and prime time here. And then phenomenal news. Our favorite British author, Terry George, will also be participating in this event live from London. She'll be on at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. And Sassy Lewis, who I've teamed up with, will be on at 4 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you've not read Throttle yet, oh, you're missing out. The price is going to go up on it pretty soon. Right now it's 99 cents. I'd hurry up and grab it if I were you. It is a quick read. I read it in 4 hours. Phenomenal. This woman she's got a gift. And I'm so thrilled to be in her life right now. I just love her. She is an amazing writer. To write a book in first person from the male POV, that's talent. That is huge talent. So congratulations, Sassy. It's an amazing book. Contest, see the website. I won't go in anymore after that. Today, well, before I do, I'm going to answer a question that a reader posed to me that I didn't get to last week, and I apologize. Barbara Sanders, in addition to the other question she asked last week about how do I remember ideas as I'm going to work, she also asked, Metallica is your favorite band, but with all the new music out there, is there a current one that you favor? Without a doubt, Five Finger Death Punch. Those guys absolutely melt my face off. I love them. They just, wow. I mean, hardcore in your face, metal ripping, just awesomeness. I love those guys. Not pretty to look at, but whatever. Their music is just insanely hot. Zoltan, the guitarist for Five Finger Death Punch, while he is Hungarian, when he speaks, he's the one with the long dreadlocks, by the way, if you need to know who he is. When I hear him speak, I hear Cole. He's Cole Von Snyder's inspiration. He's, wow. I love Zoltan. He's an amazing musician. All right, so let's talk about process. I get asked a lot about my writing process as I'm knee-deep right now this weekend in reconciliation. I haven't been on Facebook a lot. Terry George, you lost, by the way. That's right. I won. God bless America. I would break into the national anthem right now, but I don't want your ears to bleed. So anyway, back to reconciliation I've been writing. Been going very, very well. Here's how this writer's process works. Because of the length of my books and how long they are, I have to approach it differently than most other writers do. I've been criticized before that, no, you're not supposed to let the beta see it until you're completely done. It's gone through all the edits, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the problem. If I were to allow my beta readers to not have these chapters until the book is completed, I would be setting myself up for failure. Here's why. The books, because of their length, take time to get through. Everyone has a different reading speed. You've got your slow readers, you've got your quick readers, and then you've got your readers that go up on a high and read for a while and then just drop off and stop reading altogether, and then we'll pick it up weeks later. That doesn't work from the timeline of my books. From beginning inception to publication date is 6 months. So I don't have a lot of time to worry about the reading speeds of people. I am blessed beyond measure to have 3 core beta readers in my life that they are tasked solely with the Metal Prodigy series, nothing else. They are key and instrumental to the success of this series. I could not write it without them, and I won't write it without them. The process is this. First, I bang out a chapter, or 2, or 3, or 4, whatever. After I bang it out, I go through initial edits, grammar check, blah, blah, blah. I then transfer it to my tablet. Here it is. I then read it through as a reader, catch what I missed, make notes of what I should be inserted. Then after that, I go through another editing process. After that, I send it off to the beta readers. Now, because of the length of my books, think about it from this perspective. My beta readers are getting 6 chapters a week. And you know the length of my chapters. For this book, they're going to be getting upwards as much as 48,000 words a week. So these 3 are tasked with staying on task, but with a lot of material. And these 3 are the most focused individuals I've ever met in my life. That's why they remain my beta readers. Other projects that I've had out there that I throw out on Facebook and Twitter, beta readers wanted, that sign up for it, it's kind of a gamble. I can get flaky people. I can get people that say, oh yeah, sure, I'll take a look at it, and then they never do. Part of being a beta reader for me is you must agree to not only be ethical and honest, but you also must agree to leave an honest review of my work after you're done completing it. And I've had to fire beta readers in the past. 2 of them got fired off the Trepidation project because they never left a review of Trepidation, and it hurts their credibility in my eyes. So when you sign up to be a beta reader for somebody, note that they are depending on you highly for their success and need you, and really need you to step up and assist them. Yes, it's a long process. It can take a while, but be honest with them. Don't blow sunshine up their ass. You can be critical in a nice way, but just bear in mind your feedback usually determines the rest of the world's feedback. So you're pretty important, okay? My 3 beta readers, the literary gods were shining down upon me when these people were put in my life. Shirley Hanners, she is my Eagle Eyes. She is a dear friend of mine, one of my best friends in the world. She lives in Texas, and I've known her forever. Our girls went to middle school together and high school. I've known, 10 years now, I think. So Shirley is an avid reader, but why I chose Shirley, she's bright. She is so beyond smart, and she has raised 2 incredibly beautifully gifted children. She has 4 total, but 2 of them, whoa, SAT scores out of this world. She's an incredibly smart woman, and she is the one that points out the missing words and the inconsistencies and the punctuation, and she hones on her eagle eyes and nails me. She's also the one that initially pointed out that I use that, then, just, and out way too much. And she scolds me and says, stop it now. She can be just gut honest with me and tell me when something's not working. I don't take it personally. This is her professional opinion. I think she really has a future as an editor if she wants to go into it. I mean, she's amazing. And it says she's a dog sitter. She's retired, so whatever. Bill Cunningham. Oh, talk about a gift from the literary gods. Are you kidding me with this? He found me through Twitter. Originally picked up Redemption because he wanted to read other indie authors' work because he was considering going into writing. He is now a published writer. But anyway, he read through Redemption, absolutely fell in love with it. Agreed to beta read Resurrection, book 2. And as I got to know Bill, again, the literary gods were shining down upon me. Hello and good night. He was a heavy metal bassist back in the day. Former Catholic. Spanish. I mean, the list just goes on, and how his life mirrors this series. It's just wicked ass cool. To have a male perspective on this series, pure fucking gold. I was lucky with Trepidation to also have another bassist, Chris Arrays, who assisted with some French in Trepidation. He's Canadian. And Chris's interpretation and feedback was, again, pure gold. To have a man come in to the romance genre and just literally throw themselves into the fire amongst a bunch of women, I mean, that's courage right there. That takes balls. And I'm telling you, these 2 men are just, oh God, they're my heart. I just love these guys. Bassists. Without the bass, your music would suck. Period. So anyway, Bill, let's go back to him. He's now an engineer. He grew up to be an engineer, and so he's very methodical, very A, B, C, D, E, F, G, very linear, giving me the male perspective that I think this series needs, because I'm writing from so many male perspectives, so many characters. It helps to have a real man come along and say, no, I wouldn't say that. No. Or go back. As a writer, he catches consistency errors where he said, okay, back here you said the pants were blue, but yet you wrote here the pants are black. What? Or he'll criticize me on length. He'll simply say, this chapter is way too long, you've got to break it up. My head's going to explode. Okay. He is just an amazing person overall. A family man, father, husband. He's just a terrific person. His short story is incredible, and he is going to be one of the top mystery writers in the country, I have no doubt. He lives in a great part of New York where he can mine so many different ideas where he lives. It's just a beautiful place, and I wish him the very, very best. But anyway, Mr. Consistency, Bill Cunningham. And then you have the fangirl, and she is getting a cult following on Facebook. She doesn't want to accept it, but I keep telling her, you're famous, get used to it. Bunch of people are following your ass now. Follow them back, it's all right. Because she keeps asking me at work, do you know this person? Do you know this person? I'm like, yeah, well, they want to follow you, you're famous. She doesn't believe me. But she is. Because she's Angela Ramirez. She's in the book, right? Betsy Figueroa, fangirl. Betsy is your tone as a fan. If I'm getting positive feedback from her, I know you're going to have positive feedback on this. I know it. She is an avid fan of books. She's an avid reader. She envelops the characters into her soul and acts as though they're real and cares about them. And she is just pure gold to have on this team. I love her. I always seek out 3 words from Betsy. If I get these 3 words from her at any point during the book, or more importantly at the end of a book, I know I've done my job. The words are simply this, and it's going to surprise you, but I need these words. I hate you. When she says that to me, nailed it. I nailed it, because she's saying, you left me hanging, bitch. I did. It's okay. She's a fan. She's one of those fans that she'll come up to my desk at work and she'll just go, you have to tell me it happens. You have to tell me so-and-so is getting together with so-and-so. You have to tell me. I'm like, no, I don't. And I love poking at her with a stick. It's so much fun. And then she just, gives me evil eyes throughout the day and just, weird looks. She's one of those that loves spoilers. She loves spoilers. You could spoil something for her and she does. She's like, oh, okay. And then her life can go on. She's just a delight to work with. Her feedback is just amazing to read. She's also very gut honest with me. I insist my beta readers not blow sunshine up my ass. And she's very, very good. She is instrumental with, I think, with the flow of the story. She'll tell me, when things are starting to drag. Absolutely. And what you, the readers, want from these characters. And so it keeps me on task. She definitely keeps me on task, because if I'm lagging behind, she will let me know. Oh, let me tell you. So when the beta readers get to work, first it begins on Sunday. They get 3 chapters. They have to get these 3 chapters back to me by the following Wednesday. So they've got 3 days to bang it out, read every word that I wrote, send me back feedback. I then send them 3 more. Those 3 are then due by Saturday. So 6 chapters a week, and it goes week after week after week after week. Now, I have been an administrative assistant now for 29 years. I'm celebrating 29 years next month. And I started when I was 15 years old. And I love my career. I've enjoyed the hell out of it. And I've learned a lot in being an organized administrative assistant. This is the tracking sheet. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get the lighting on it, but whatever. They're on a tracking sheet. Okay? So when they come in, I'm marking off who came in, when they came in. They've got deadline dates that they have to adhere to. And I have to have a tracking sheet just to keep it on task. I've got so much going on, so many chapters. It's the only way I stay sane. These tracking sheets are just, they're my lifeline. So once they get their feedback back to me, I'm sending them new stuff. and then the next week, and then next week, and the next week until we get to the end. All three of them need to be on task and on the same timeline by the end of the book. They then get the final chapter all as one, and they are then reading the conclusion of that particular book together. Having their feedback on a cliffhanger is really important because they're judging whether does this lure the reader in for the next book, and is important. Or if they say, no. This cliffhanger and reconciliation, yeah, that's huge. I'm gonna get an I hate you from Betsy. I can't wait. I need those 3 words. I need those 3 words from her. I do. So, with that much writing, how do I get it done? Because I work full time, right? I'm up at 4 a.m. every morning. My ritual is I write for about an hour and pop in the shower and then take care of things around the house here. Then head to work. At lunchtime, now because I have a desktop, I'm tapping it right now, my laptop died. So I don't have portability anymore. The desktop here, I have to be stationary right here at my desk. However, came up with a really cool thing via Amazon. So we've got my Nook tablet. I bought a little something for it. Keyboard. This is literally, see if I can hold it up, how the book gets written in my world. This is how Resurrection got written. My Nook tablet turns into a little portable computer here. So on my lunch hour, I'm usually in my car, got my lunch with me, and I'm banging out a new chapter, banging out new ideas, writing, lunchtime. Then I get home, take a power nap, wake up from that, write some more. And it's just day after day after day after day after day until it's done. It's exciting. It's a lot of fun. And I can't wait for you to read what's up next. I do have a release date in mind. It's my brother's birthday. That's all I'll say about that. I'm not releasing the release date this time around for the simple fact I set myself up for failure when I do. I have in the last 2 books. I burned myself. I'm not doing it again. I know the release date in mind. My goal for the beta readers for the 3rd book is by the time I start sending them chapters, which will be at the end of March this month, 90% of the book will be done. I'll be well ahead of them. So they will have plenty of time to get their feedback to me. I have time to make changes. I should be able to adhere to the release date that I want. Technically, by calendar date, I have until the first day of summer, which is June 21st, 2015 here in the United States, to get this fucker released. So June 20th is the absolute cutoff date. But it will be May. I promise. It will be May. If I can bump it up, awesome. If not, whatever. Trepidation just came out in December, so I'm still on track. So for those of you, that are like freaking out on me right now, going, "What is it? What am I gonna get?" It takes time to write a book, folks. I only take 6 months. Other writers take like a year, 2 years, 3 years. Hey, I'm as fast as I can, alright? Then after this one gets released, Temptation starts, book 4. Hello. I'm exhausted. So, it's going to be good. As I'm writing Reconciliation, I'm just like, the literary gods are just shining on me. The outline, by the way, is closed. I'm not adding any more to it. I'm resisting temptation at this point to go, ooh, that would be good. Oh, no, that would be good. That causes me to get behind when I do that. I've got to stick to what I want. If any new ideas come, they've got to go into book 4. So, yeah, things are going all right. So this weekend has just been writing, and it's been awesome. So staying off Facebook, staying off Twitter, staying away from the internet. I'm killing, in fact, my wireless connection when I get off this thing. So there you are. Any questions that you may have regarding the series, always feel free to email me. I've never wanted to turn down an email. I love getting emails from my fans. It's fun. A lot of fun. And you're always welcome to ask questions for this broadcasts, which is every Sunday, noon Eastern time. I'll answer them. Don't mind. And you'll never know what to expect from me on a weekly basis. One of these days, I will show up on this thing naked. Ow! Won't that be funny? Okay? So with that, I'm heading back to writing now. And I hope you've been enjoying the music going on in the background. What we got? Oh, we got corn. That's corn right now. Yeah, love corn. All right. Enough babbling out of me. Make yourself have a great week this week. First week in March. It's going to be rocking. So enjoy. If you're in a cold part of the country, keep warm. And if you're in Florida, enjoy the 80-degree weather we got going on next week. What? Yeah! All right. From Orlando, Florida, Author J.S. Snow signing out. Peace. Bye.